Yes guys, so today I'm going to be running through my top 10 sales tips that I've got for you guys, okay? Now, I've done door-to-door sales, I've done on the phone sales, I've generated over £10,000 in revenue. Here are my top 10 sales tips. Number 1, ask the customer questions, okay? So the reason why you ask your customer questions is because you want to find their pain. That's how you're going to get the sale, right? So say I'm selling internet and I find out that their son is playing Xbox and it keeps cutting out about 8 p.m. Then you know where their pain lies. That's a very key thing, okay? So ask customer questions. No matter what you're selling, that's what you need to do. Number 2, it is a numbers game. What do I mean by this? Okay, so my old manager, Scott, he taught me this. And I didn't understand it at first. What do you mean it's a numbers game? Well, the more people you speak to, the more likely it is that you will get a sale. That's just the law of the universe. That's just law of averages. The sales will come. It is just a numbers game. So that is a very key thing that you need to have in your mind when you're dialing phones or knocking doors. It is a numbers game. Moving on to number 3. This is very important. Prepare your pitch. You have to understand what you're going to say to the customer and how to overcome the objections. Okay, some people go into their close way too early, but regardless, that is number 3. It is prepare your pitch. Regardless of what you're selling to whoever it is, prepare your pitch, guys. And also inside your pitch, you need to have your objections written down. So no matter what they say, what objection it is they throw at you, then you know what you're going to say. You will have it written down, you'll be prepared, it'll be in your head, and you'll be able to overcome that, okay? So prepare your pitch. Number 4 is listen to them. Listen to your customer, okay? Not enough people listen to the customer. And I've been at fault for that many times where I'm just trying to get my pitch across and get my service across to them and say, I can help you, but not actually listen to what they're saying. It sounds simple, but it's definitely something you need to work on no matter what you're selling, okay? Moving on, number 5. Never take a no. They will never just say yes. Can I buy that? Sign me up. They are never going to do that. No matter what it is, they are very, very rarely you're going to have someone that's just going to say, yeah, give me that. I want to buy that. Number 6 is be ready for hate. Okay? People nowadays look down on salespeople and they think you're annoying and sad for selling things to people. But you have to realize that everything in this world is sales. Even friendships. And the better you become at sales, the easier your life will be. Everything is transactional. Every single thing. Even when you go to the shop and buy food and give them money for it, that is a transaction. Every single thing, even friendships, is what you can offer and what they can offer, and that's how it works, okay? Number 7 is sales is helping, okay? Like I said before, sales can be seen as desperate or pushy, especially door-to-door sales. But when you start to understand that you are helping others and solving other people's problems, you start to take pride in helping others, which only betters your conviction and volume of selling. Leads on to number 8, which is one of the most important things in this whole sales tip video, is believe in what you sell. Okay, so if you're selling teapots and you don't drink tea and don't use teapots, then you're not going to understand the buyer's point of view and what they look for in teapots. But if you're selling gym equipment, for example, and you go to the gym, then you're going to understand the buyer's point of view because you are a buyer of that same thing you're selling. Before even pitching to someone, what things you need to overcome to make them believe and want what you're selling. So it's just a hack. Sell what you buy. Number 9, sales is easy. Now, like I said, sales is easy, but it will be hard when you first start. Even the first year of trying to do sales, you are going to fail so many times. Like riding a bike, you get used to it and you start becoming good, and then next thing you know, you can do jumps, you can do tricks. That's exactly how it is. And realistically, sales is just communication at the end of the day. It's helping people, it's speaking to people and sorting their needs. You are paid on your time, but with sales, you are paid on your value. So the more value you provide, the more money you get paid. Number 10, which is the last one, never give up. I have been in sales for over 2 years now, and when I first started, I sucked. Even for the first year, I wasn't any good, okay? Now, I'm still getting better every single day that I try sell, and it's a long, continuous process. It is going to be extremely hard when you're getting doors slammed in your face or rejected on calls saying no. But it ties back into my past point where I said sales is a numbers game. So as long as you just keep going, never give up, you are going to see success, okay? And you're going to get used to it. And the best thing to do is start. You're never going to see the path before walking. You've got to walk and the path will show itself. Getting into sales, you've just got to start. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you've got to just go for it. Also, I'm going to add in another tip. Okay, so you can see this as an 11th tip. Is reviewing is key. Record your calls. Okay? Even if you're doing door-to-door, put your phone in your pocket, record. You've got to understand what you're doing wrong. You won't see it when you're in that moment, but when you're out of it, you look back on your calls, you think, I was not as good as I thought. I was saying a lot, or I was, not being direct enough, or I was letting them take control of the conversation. Everything you see on call, you will be like, okay, I didn't even realize that, but now I can review it and get better at it. So once you go over your calls, the next day, you're going to be a lot better in whatever you try to improve in. Okay? So that's it. 10 tips. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video, and you can watch it, look at it, and get better. That's literally all I'm trying to do, is help people on their sales journey, improve, and also entertain people. Even if you don't do sales and you're just curious and you want to see what it takes to sell, that's fine. I welcome every single person to my videos that wants to watch, and I appreciate every single person as well. I am gaining followers. I'm on the mission to conquer and take over. So like I said, click the subscribe button, get notified every single time so you do not miss out on one of my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.